It's Jordan from the Mulligan Brothers. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's supporting us at mulliganbrothers.com. By purchasing these t-shirts, you make projects like this possible, so thank you very much. And that's all linked down below if you want to help support us. Let's jump into the video.
When I was growing up, especially when I was younger, my mum and dad were from a working class background, and as role models, they were present at all kinds of opportunities regarding integration of me into local clubs. My village wasn't very diverse, like I've said, and so had big problems at primary school. Lots of obstacles and challenges in the way to access the curriculum. There wasn't an inclusion spectrum at all, so it created lots of problems with my development, not only as a sportsman, but also as an individual person and trying to find my own identity. Then as I then progressed through the challenges that I had on primary school, I went to a secondary school, Colonel Frank Seeley in Calverton, where the headmaster was very much, you've got to get on with life and work really hard to achieve your goals. And that's what I needed. I needed to be not just seen as a number, but seen as a person. And everybody has a gift in life, and I think that's where my talent as a person and as an athlete started to be enriched by the opportunity and platform that they gave me at secondary school. People with disabilities have their impairments through different circumstance, and that can be through an accident, whether that's a road traffic accident or whether that's in service, or through an illness such as cancer. But I was born with my disability. So though some people say I've not had the challenges and obstacles of those individuals that have lost their legs due to an accident or illness, but I've had to overcome those stereotypes all through my life, and those obstacles and challenges have been present from birth.
Is there a particular moment you can remember growing up, like where you was like realised the effects of that, or realised, you know, there's obstacles I have to overcome in life as a young person? Was there a moment at all that sticks out? Or?
As all young people grow up in life, they're affected by their surroundings and environment, and I was lucky enough that I had lots of friends that accepted me to who I was, and maybe there were some adaptations that my friends and family made when I was growing up. But I think as you put yourself into those uncomfortable positions in life, that's when you realise that everybody has their own challenges, and everybody's going to be affected by some kind of disability or ability in their life. And for me, it was probably getting my running legs later in life that I realised that sport was a great platform for me for success, and that was later on. But all the challenges and obstacles that I've overcome in my life up to that point gave me the toolkit that I needed to access the skills that I need to communicate with my audience. And my audience are people, not just with people with disabilities, those individuals in life that are affected by mental or physical well-being, as well as those that maybe have those challenges that they have to overcome every day in their lives.
What were the lessons learned from early childhood then, in terms of mindset and having a positive outlook, by the sounds of it, like, and turning it into sort of the athletic career and everything?
When growing up, I look at the challenges that I've had, and it's really important not only just to have a positive mindset, because anybody can say you need to be positive. It's more about having those kind of tools and those life experiences and memories that you can pull back on. I'm not saying that every experience that I've had within life has been positive. I'm not saying that I've not had challenges to overcome or people's opinions to change. I've always stayed true to my own core values, and those are around resilience, hard work, trust, honesty, and leaving a lasting legacy for those that need that support and guidance. As I grew up, I was originally not really motivated by the education system, because I felt the education system didn't really encourage me to be the best person I could be in life and have no ceiling to my success. But I felt sport and the power of sport gave me that opportunity to shine. And my education was sport. And through sport, I've met so many empowering people that have enriched my life. But I think it's really important still to reflect on some of those really tough moments and then relate to people that are going through those hard times at the moment.
What early days getting into sport, was there a moment, like, was it getting your running blades, or was there a point where you was like, wow, this is for me, this is amazing?
Even down to when I first learned to swim when I was 4 years old, kind of. Obviously, when I was growing up, you've seen my prosthetics that I wear now, and my running blades that obviously I used in the gym earlier. And the prosthetics when I was growing up were made of tin and very heavy and cumbersome. To then jump in a swimming pool and just be swimming around like my fellow classmates and friends, or going in the gymnasium and doing gymnastics was really important to me. I was a member of a gymnastics club in Nottingham called Thankyou Flying Angels, and they gave me the confidence as well to say, look, in life you need to have certain skills, and those skills you can take on into later life, and that's being balance, agility and coordination. And those are things that I still have to work on to this day to be a better person, to be a better athlete. In life you've got to have those kind of challenging conversations with people. And I know my parents had those challenging conversations with the headmaster at my junior school. And he saw me as somebody that needed a lot of support and guidance through education, where my parents saw the power of sport to break down some of those social barriers, and especially to try and educate the area of the community that had never seen people with disabilities before. My parents were definitely key to who I am today and the opportunities that I've had. I definitely didn't have a good relationship with my first headmaster, but he's set me up for the rest of my life about being quite tough, being resilient, being somebody that's determined to do well.
Were there any moments, specifically speaking up to the kind of this point, like we're talking about secondary school, where you just thought, why me? Like, you know, like low moments, like was there anything like that, or did you always just sort of see the silver lining kind of thing?
No, like I say, I think your friends are a smokescreen to kind of reality sometimes, and you don't see yourself as somebody that's got a disability until you face those opinions and those obstacles where society starts putting you in boxes. And we live in a society nowadays that is all about equality and diversity and inclusion, where back 30 years ago there wasn't that at all. It was about putting people into boxes and stereotypes. And that was really tough. It was really tough to find the same kind of opportunities as my friends, whether that's within sport, whether that's within employment, but also to get the respect of your peers. Within sport, I've still got a disability when I finish that sporting activity. So I live with my disability, where my friends would go home as an able-bodied person and not have the same challenges that I had. And I think between my early teens going into like 19, 20, it was a tough time in my life that I was not sure where I fitted in society, and really struggled to find any kind of direction apart from obviously in sport.
This whole video was made possible through mulliganbrothers.com and everybody who's become a member and helped support us and subscribes to the channel, hits the notification bell. None of this can happen without you guys. So I just want to say a massive thank you. If you do want to support us, the link to the website is down below, where you can buy the hardest work in the room t-shirts. Do not buy these t-shirts if you're going to be in the room and there's someone else working hard on you. It is not allowed. Guys, go follow me on Instagram at Jordan Mulligan Brother. And yeah, thank you very much for watching the interview. I hope you gained something from it. Comment down below what was the best thing you got from this interview. Have a blessed and productive day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.